What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys. And a couple of episodes ago, I asked you guys what you thought we should do with Jalen Collins, and a lot of you guys thought that we should trade him because he was asking for such a ridiculous salary to re-sign. So that's exactly what I did. I reached out to the Miami Dolphins and we got a deal done. We ended up getting a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick from the 2020 draft. Those are both going to be from next season's draft, not this year's draft. So we're going to have to wait a little bit to see the results of the trade. Now, I also made another roster move in releasing this player whose name I can't pronounce, but he's a slow 5'9" corner that somehow ended up on my roster. I know I didn't sign him. I have no idea how he got there, but releasing him is going to save me a good $400K, so we're going to go ahead and make that move. Now, our week 7 matchup is going to be a road game against the Philadelphia Eagles, and after reviewing all of your comments about who should start, whether it be Matt Ryan or Zach Anderson, I think that Zach Anderson should get the nod in this one, you guys, and here's why. The sample size on Zach Anderson from the last game was just so small that it's really unfair to match him up against a proven talent like Matt Ryan. Everybody knows what Matt's about, so we're going to give Zach a full game to see what he really can do, and then we're going to make a decision after that. So getting into the gameplay, we're starting this one off on defense. The pitch goes to White off the right side, and the Falcons are all over that play to shut it down for a loss of 2. On 2nd and 12, White gets the carry and tries to take it up the middle, but Vic Beasley's right there to bring him down for a loss of 2. So on 3rd and 8 here, Barkley with time in the pocket looks downfield and dumps it off short to White, and he picks up a 1st down and some. Now, I don't usually call players out and throw them under the bus, but Ryan Shazier really blew the coverage on that play. The call was man coverage. I was using a safety downfield, and Shazier's assignment should have been on James White. Now, why he's engaged with the left guard is just beyond me, so he gave up the 1st down on that play. So on the next play on 1st and 10, Barkley hands off to White, and Shazier blows up James White. I'm not sure how White was able to hold on to the ball there. That was a huge hit. So now the Eagles are looking at 2nd and 8. White gets another carry, tries to take it up the middle, but the Falcons are right there to shut that down for no gain. 3rd and 8 now. Barkley in the gun with time, has a man near the sideline, but it's incomplete. Barkley misfires on the play. So the Falcons looking to get going, hand the ball off to Dre Eubanks up the middle, and he gets brought down after about a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down now. Anderson with the snap, dumps it off short across the middle to Josh Gordon, who gets just enough yardage for the 1st down. So on the next play, Anderson dumps it off quick to KB on a wide receiver screen, and he goes nowhere. He actually loses a yard on the play. So now we're facing the 3rd and 11. Anderson coming out under center, going play action, looks downfield and completely overthrows Kevin Body, who if given a second longer probably would have been open, and Dan Quinn knows it. So facing the 3rd and 11, Anderson tries to complete the pass to Tevin Coleman, but he drops it, and check out what happens. The cornerback actually trolls Coleman after the drop. Well, Coleman, you should have caught the ball, bro. I mean, it's just that simple. Now, on the next Philly drive, Barkley with the play action dumps it off to Matthews, and he ends up picking up 7 before he runs out of bounds. Now, if you Eagles fans out there are wondering where Carson Wentz is, he's right here on the injury report, out for the season with the torn pectoral muscle. So getting back to the next play, Barkley hands the ball off to White, and he runs right into the waiting arms of Deion Jones for the tackle, bringing up 3rd and 5. Barkley taking the snap in the gun with time in the pocket, has a wide open Ruben Randle downfield for an easy touchdown. That was just a blown assignment. That one is completely on me, you guys. I audible pre-snap and just forgot what the coverage was, so I'll take the blame on that one. Now getting into our next drive, Eubanks gets the carry, and he's only able to pick up 2 on the play, bringing up 3rd and 8. Next play, Anderson has time in the pocket and hits Julio Jones for a 1st down. That play looked a little bit dangerous right there, but good job by Julio Jones in saving the young QB. So now we're looking at 1st and 10 from the 29. Anderson in the gun, takes a shot deep to KB, and he brings it in. I don't know what more can be said about KB. He just continues to make big play after big play. He's got to be the best wide receiver that came out of the draft 2 years ago. And I don't mean to sound premature here, but he's probably our most dynamic receiver on the team. Then again, that's probably still Julio Jones, so I take that back. Julio is still the man, because on 1st and 10 with Anderson in the gun, staring down the barrel, Anderson lets a beautiful pass go and is completed in the end zone to Julio Jones. Now, since all scoring plays are reviewed by the officials, they're going to take another look at this one. And while they're doing that, I want you guys to take a look at it as well and tell me what you think. Because I don't quite think that Julio was able to make that catch as clean as it looked in the play. But either case, the refs have already come out of the booth and it looks like they have a decision.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay, so the play is gonna stand and you will get no argument from me. We will take the 7 points on that play. So tied at 7 here, Barkley comes out with the play action, has tons of time in the pocket, throws downfield, and the pass is broken up by Dre Kirkpatrick. But for a second, I thought that Aguilar might be able to bring that one in, but that was good D by Dre. So the Eagles are looking at 2nd and 10. They come out going 4 wide. Barkley decides to keep it on the option, but he's tackled by Fontenot, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 10 for Philly. So Barkley takes the snap and fires a pass complete to the former USC standout Nelson Aguilar. And that was a huge first down completion right there because it sets him up on the plus side of the 50, and it also puts him within field goal range, so they should get points on this drive. So on 2nd and 9, Barkley with the play action is under pressure, and he just throws it away, and that was a smart thing to do instead of taking the sack, because after an incompletion, they're still in field goal range and their kicker's able to knock it through. So the Falcons down 3 need to respond here, pitching it over to Eubanks, and he's able to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. On 2nd down here, Eubanks trying to go up the middle with it, but runs right into the Philadelphia D-line and goes nowhere. So on 3rd and 6 now, Anderson with an empty backfield, completely misfires, can't hit a wide open Kevin Body for a first down. So the rookie growing pains are pretty obvious, you guys. Like I told you in the last video, and a lot of you guys in the comment section, that's going to be a bit of a process with Anderson, so we're all just going to need to relax, including myself, and just be patient. So facing the 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line, Barkley fires near the sideline and completes a pass to a wide open Brent Selleck. So that's going to bring up a first down from the 46 now. Barkley takes the snap under pressure and the ball is loose. Keon Fontenot's there to scoop it up, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Look at the big boy tuck it and run like an oversized tight end for the touchdown. What a play right there. But it all starts with Deion Jones getting to Barkley for the sack, knocking the ball loose, and the rookie left defensive end Keon Fontenot's just in the right place at the right time for the scoop and score. What a play by the Falcons defense. So after the fumble, the Eagles get back on offense here, setting up shop at the 25. They come out and hand the ball off to James White, who gets a few yards on the play and takes it up to the 32. Then on the next play, White with the carry gets blown up by the free safety Damian Dixon and puts the ball on the ground. What a play by Dixon. That 92 hit power is just too much for White. He ends up coughing the ball up, and the Falcons are right there to recover it. I'm telling you guys, we have the hardest hitting safety tandem in the NFL, period. And if you guys remember back to the last game against Minnesota, Keanu Neal had a similar type forced fumble against Laquan Treadwell. So we've definitely got some big time enforcers at the safety position. Now after recovering our 2nd forced fumble in a row, Zach Anderson takes a snap on 1st and 10, goes play action, and takes another deep shot to KB, and this time the pass is broken up incomplete. But check this out, you guys. Look at Kevin Body extend and almost bring this catch in. That was pretty close to being yet another highlight by KB. So on 2nd and 10 here, we just hand it off to Dre Eubanks, and he gets no gain on the play, bringing up 3rd and 10. Anderson then takes the snap, waiting for somebody to get open and gets sacked on the play. So we end up going 3 and out and giving it back to Philadelphia with 53 seconds to go. Then Barkley takes the snap and has nowhere to go with it and gets sacked by Malik Austin, and that's going to knock him back to a 2nd and 19. This time Barkley is under immediate pressure by Keon Fontenot, and he gets rid of it, and that's going to set up a 3rd and long situation. So Barkley in the gun takes the snap and just checks it down to his back right there, trying to get whatever yardage he can for the field goal try. The field goal kick is up and good. So now we've got a 1-point lead going into the 3rd quarter. So looking to establish the run, Eubanks gets the carry off the right side, and he takes it all the way up to the 28-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. So on the next play, we try to go back to him, but on the opposite side, and this time he only gains 2 on the play. So on 2nd and 8, Anderson with a 7-step drop completes one of the luckiest passes that I've ever seen in my life. Look at this play. It ricochets off of the defender right into the waiting arms of Eubanks, and the play actually results in positive yardage. That was a weird play. So that brings up a 3rd and 3. Anderson goes play action, but he's under pressure and he overthrows Tevin Coleman, and the rookie was clearly affected by the pressure there. So the drive stalls, and we're forced to settle for 3 on that drive. So we'll take the 4-point lead into our next drive after forcing the 3 and out. Anderson taking the snap under center, hands it off to Eubanks, and he breaks it into the open field, taking it all the way up to the 36 for a first down. But on the very next play, that happens. There is no running room for Eubanks. So on 2nd and 14, the Eagles blitz and get to Anderson for the sack, and there was really nowhere for him to go with it, so we did a good job at not fumbling the ball when he went down. So on 3rd and forever from the 23-yard line, Anderson drops back and throws deep to Julio Jones in one-on-one coverage, and he makes the grab one-handed. What a play by Julio Jones right there. But that's as far as we're going to get due to my horrible play calling in the red zone. We end up having to settle for 3 on that drive. Now our defense takes the field here on 1st and 10. The handoff goes to White, and Dixon is right there to shut that play down for no gain. 2nd and 10 now. Barkley with the play action, has time in the pocket, tries to throw it downfield, but the pass is broken up by Sherrod Westmoreland. Sherrod does a great job at knocking that ball down in man coverage. He was really all by himself on the outside there. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long from the Philadelphia 16. Barkley's under pressure, and it looked like he panicked in the pocket a little bit and got himself into trouble, so he had to throw it away. Now moving into the 4th quarter now, same score, 3:17 left to go. Barkley takes the snap in the gun and completes it short to Randall there for a gain of 6. On 2nd and 4 here, White gets the carry trying to run up the middle, but he's tackled from behind by Taylor Till, and he only gets a couple on the play. So on 3rd and 2 here, White gets the carry, and he's met immediately by Keanu Neal for no gain. So on a drive that the Eagles really needed to tie this game up, our defense does a great job at forcing the 3 and out. So with less than 2 minutes to go in the game, all we have to do is come out and run the clock out, right? Not a chance. Dre Eubanks takes the handoff from Anderson, breaks it into the open field, and he will go all the way and break the hearts of all the Philadelphia Eagles fans at Lincoln Financial Field that were hoping for a comeback. Because that is the way that we're going to wrap this one up, you guys. Dre Eubanks was able to close the door on any type of comeback attempt with a game-clinching touchdown run. What a way to close out a team on the road. That was a crazy game. Anyways, folks, I'm up against it. If you guys are still rocking with me, please don't forget to smack that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to share this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I've got tons of content to bring to you guys, so keep it locked right here. Anyways, folks, that's my time. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.